Hi, I'm doing a quick video. There's a new moon. I think it's in Virgo. I'm not sure, on the 23rd. And also, I think it's tomorrow where the sun is going to be shining in Virgo. All right, so all Virgos, put yourself out there. You shine. I mean, we all shine always, but it's in that house of, what is it? Aries, Tauro, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Aries, Tauro, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. That's the sixth house of health and service. So anything that you begin, you might begin something that has to do with your health. It's a good idea. So they say it's a good idea. And service, putting yourself out there, helping someone else out, volunteering. Okay, like last month, August was Leo. The sun was in Leo, so the lion is playful, having fun, was, enjoying your summer with your family, your partner, your children. This month is service and health, and a lot of other things. You might want to look it up, what Virgo is about. So happy birthday, Virgo. It's an earth sign. So I'm going to pull out a card for Saturday is the new moon. What's that new moon about for Aries? And the bottom card I'll show you also will be for you. You can put them both together and make a story out of it, all right? So I'm not a tarot reader or a psychic. I'm doing this for fun. This is just one of the things that I like to do for fun, all right? And I'm glad you're here with me. Here we go. Aries, this new moon for Aries. Aries is a fire sign, so it could be for all fire signs when I pull out the card, all right? The new moon. Show you the top card. Well, this is a beautiful card. It's a page. It's a cup. All the cups are emotions, feelings, relationships, sex, and stuff like that, all right? And love. That's what's coming up. This is a page. It could be a message. All the pages are usually messengers, young people, immature maybe it's a child. Usually it's a page, or the page is usually email, text, message, some kind of message, okay? So be for the new moon, for Aries. And the one right underneath it is, oh my God, what a beautiful card. Two of Cups. That's love, all right? Somebody... This when you look at it closely, there's two people there. There are probably two people attracted to each other, don't even know it or realizing it. Nobody's saying anything, but this is the Cups. This is probably it means to put that love that you're holding inside out. Okay, even if you're not gonna meet anybody, share it with the world. All right. And this is like maybe two people reflecting back to each other. Beautiful card. This came first, and then this one. This is for Aries. Beautiful card for Aries. Let me fix my cards. They're upside down. Some of them are. I should have done this before. Right? It's upside down. And, well, I'll fix them as I go along. The next one is Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. Okay? It's an earth sign. Venus is the planet. Mars belongs to Aries, right? Venus belongs to Taurus. So if you have Venus in your first house, this would be for you. So on the day that I was born, right, I'm a Pisces, but stationed there was the planet, station on the day that I was born was the moon. The moon was in Taurus, right? So this could be for me. That's why it's good to look into your planets, where they were. I use astro.com. Let me fix the cards. They're all mixed up. Fix these cards, all right? So that's a little bit of astrology that I know. I'm not a professional astrologer. If you want to correct me on anything, you're welcome to do that. I also don't know how to edit, so that should be fun, right? I can't keep on doing the videos over. So here I go. Taurus, what's coming up for you? Taurus, this new moon, the 23rd, the top card. Well, there's a little drama there. There's a little competition there, competing for something or someone, a little drama, right? That's what they look like they're doing. You can look the card up. And the bottom one for Taurus, which is the sun, I say this card will be the sun in Virgo. The Emperor. Wow, this is a male or female. They're in control. You're going to be in control. You are in control. This is a person in a high position that you're going to meet maybe, okay? So you can put the cards together and make your own story. I gotta get my tissue. Okay? Next one is Cancer. Aries, Tauro, Gemini. Right? So Gemini's planet is Mercury. If you have Mercury in your first house, I do. The day that I was born, I'm a Pisces. The sun was in Pisces. Neptune is my planet. Mercury was stationed there that day. And Jupiter, the planet that belongs to Sagittarius, was stationed there also. That's why it's good to know your chart, especially your planet, especially for your children, so you can help them out. And my rising sign is Capricorn. So when I throw out a card for Capricorn, it could be for me. You see what I'm saying? That's how the cards are. That's how a little bit of astrology that I know, and it's fun that way, knowing your planets. You don't have to know your time of birth. You'll just click where it says time unknown, and you'll get on the right-hand side all the planets where they were stationed, but you won't go with your rising sign because they always use 12 midnight for rising. So I wouldn't look at that. So Gemini, let's see what's coming up for Gemini. This new moon, and the sun is in Virgo. I see the top card for Gemini. Feeling bad about something, Gemini. Okay, these are the swords. So you could be thinking about something, because all the swords has to do with analytical thinking, communication, stuff like that. So let's see the bottom card, which is the sun in Virgo. This is a person that's healing, resting, calling the truth, doesn't want to fight anymore. He or she hung up the swords, all right? No more, just resting. Maybe you had surgery and you're healing. Maybe you just don't want to fight anymore this war, all right? And there's a sword right underneath him. He or she is keeping it right there just in case they need to pick it up and they're being attacked, all right? But this is about healing. So this is Gemini, right? That's Trump. Put these cards here. Cancer. What's coming up for you, Cancer? Cancer is a water sign, so it could be for all water signs. This is the top one, the new moon in Virgo, Saturday, bringing you this Ace of Pentacles. All the aces have to do with new beginning something new, project, relationships, a way of thinking. This has to do with money, maybe it's business, all right? That's a nice card. And for the sun in Virgo, the bottom card, what came out? Oh, your wish come true. 9 of Cups. Oh, I love this card. Look at that guy toasting. Unless you're going to drink too much. This is Cancer. All right. That's Musk. All right. You can put these two cards together and make up your own story. There are no rules. That was Cancer. Cancer. The next one is Cancer, Leo. Let me get my little card so I won't get mixed up. Next one is Leo. Right. What's coming up? This new moon, the 23rd, right? In Virgo. And the bottom card for you. You can figure out what it means. You're intuitive. We're all intuitive. Maybe it came out already. Maybe when it comes out later on, you're going to say, oh, that's what that meant. You see what I'm saying? And it's just for fun. The top card is for Leo. The new moon Saturday is for 2 weeks, right? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until the full moon comes out and everything comes out into the light. This is Leo, the Magician. Well, you got the magic, you got the tools, unless you're going to meet somebody that has that magic in them, all right? This is all the tools, the cups, the swords, the pentacles, and the wands. This is maybe you, okay? The Magician wears a snake belt, symbolizing that power that he or she has, all right? I did order one in Walmart in case you want to check them out. About $3 or $4. I thought it'd be fun. I got one. And the bottom card for Leo is, what could this mean for you? Whatever your situation is, it's a positive. It's a yes. Here's the bottom card. Whoa, Leo, this is being hot for someone, or someone being hot for you. This is the first one. This is the Sun in Virgo card. This is the new beginning. This is maybe a relationship, maybe starting a new project, maybe somebody being hot for you, you're hot for them, or wanting them. This is fire. The wands have to do with taking action, right? So if you haven't done it, do it. Take that action. Take a step to whatever you're afraid of. Take a chance on doing a little video on whatever you are passionate about, and have no expectation. You just put it out there. They like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. You know, but you might be helping someone out there. That's what we're here for, to help each other, right? So that was Leo. Virgo. Is the Virgo card? That's next. Virgo. What's coming up for you, Virgo? This new moon. And if it doesn't resonate, don't take it, right? It's just for fun. You could just learn to figure out the cards, look up their meaning every time you get a card out, all right? Or make your own. Get some playing cards. Get some index cards like this. I got some, right? And every time you think of something that comes into your intuition, write it in there and play with it, with your friends, with yourself, pulling out the cards. See what it says, what it means. So this is Virgo. What's coming up for you in this new moon, Virgo? The top card, well, it's the Ten of Cups. This is a beautiful card. This is the 10. This has to do with family. There's a home there. Look at the details of the cards. That's the fun of it. These women are there hanging out, you know, doing whatever they like to do. There's a little cat there. There's a bumblebee there, and the door is open, so you're welcome there. This could be you know, a family thing you're gonna hang out with. Let me fix my cards, they're upside down. And I don't want to stop the video and do another one. So that was Virgos, and I forgot to show the bottom card for Virgo, so let's do another one. For the bottom card for Virgo, the Sun is in Virgo. All right, let's see what that's about for Virgo. The bottom card, because I did the top. This is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out about something. This person, some people are out in the cold, in the you know, don't have a shelter, or was put out just even yesterday, right? So this is a person looking for shelter, going to a church, maybe looking for a meetup, maybe looking for you know, some kind of help. All right, some Virgos are, all right. This is not true. This is Pentacles. This is feeling lack of money, lack of something, but it's not true. Okay. And there she is holding her child and going over there to get some help, feeling left out about something, right? We could all be feeling that sometimes, you know, or have lack of this. I definitely don't. I used to, maybe, you know, but I don't feel that way anymore. Or I have lack of anything. Lack of energy, lack of money, lack of support, lack of friendships. No. Thank God that I've grown. Not that I'm perfect, right? Not that I'm perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I just want to be me, okay? This is Carl Jung says this is a journey of self-discovery. And at the end, find the divine, right? And I'll tell you a little secret. At the end, you're going to find that the divine was always in you. So this is Libra. Libra's an air sign. Their planet is Venus, like Taurus, Venus. So if you have Venus in your first house, you don't have to be a Libra. But if that planet that belongs to Libra was in your first house, this could be for you. Let's shuffle these cards for Libra. And take the top one, Libra. Well, Libra, this is a beautiful judgment. This is somebody returning, something returning. You see the little dead people back here? They're kind of invisible. This is the judgment card. This is a beautiful card. It's a major arcana for Libra. It's like wakening up to something. It's like a light bulb moment, like Oprah says. It's like an epiphany that you might find, a spiritual thing that's going to happen, or somebody's returning to your life. It's about return. And I forgot to do the bottom card, so we're going to pull one out for Libra. Which is, the bottom card is the Virgo, the Sun in Virgo. 30 days, right? So what did you get, Libra? The bottom card. Whoa, wish come true. This is 9 of Cups. Something you desire. Something that you want, unless you're drinking too much. All right? Alcohol is a drug. If you don't know how to drink, right? If you don't know how to drink and you can't just drink occasionally, but you feel like having a shot all the time, you know, you don't even know why, you know, but you want a shot all the time, we'll make all kind of excuses up. When we celebrate, we drink. When we're sad, we drink. When we're down, I mean, that's your business. But alcohol is a drug. Look it up. All right? So that was Libra. If you can't drink in moderation. So this is Scorpio. Let's do the top and the bottom card for Scorpio. Okay, let's shuffle the cards for you, Scorpio. Let's cut it also. And we're going to pull the top card for the new moon in Virgo. 7 of Pentacles. This woman has an empty basket. She's waiting to come up these stairs and start picking all the coins that are there. Something that she's planted. She's waiting for it to grow. And the sheep are there and the grass is there. It's a beautiful yes card. It's just waiting. Look at the green. Look at the green tree. How beautiful it is. David Hawkins says that when you're around the trees, they know your divinity. Isn't that nice? They know who you are. And the bottom card for Scorpio, that's Biden, is upside down. King of Pentacles. This is a king or a queen. There's no gender to the cards. He's the Pentacles. They usually move slow. See this? And this guy or this girl is moving slow, taking their time, okay? They're smart. They want to plan it out. They're wondering what to do, how to go about it. And they don't want to make that move unless it's right. That's why they got the dough. That's why they got the money. That's why they got the material world and everything around them, because they take their time, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't want to wait, I wouldn't wait. That's up to you. That's your business. But you're waiting for that, you know. The 7 of Pentacles is waiting, right, for whatever you planted to grow or whatever they planted to grow. And there's the person waiting. They're there waiting. Maybe they're waiting for you to make that move. Okay, so that was Libra. And if you're not looking for love, you already have love, then you make the cards whatever you want. You're waiting for a business deal to break. You're waiting for the money to come in, you know, for somebody to give it to you. For you, maybe it's a job that you're going to get. right? So that was Scorpio, right? Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I thought it was Libra. I thought that was Libra. Where is the Libra card? Libra. So now Scorpio. Did I say that's? Did I do Scorpio already? Because I said bind Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sag. Let's cut these cards. Let's pick the top one for Sagittarius, the new moon. What to bring in you, Sag? This is a person, they're standing up for what they believe. These ones are coming towards them, right? They're coming towards, like people attacking, people criticizing you. Who knows what those ones are? But he's standing up. He's protecting himself. He has a shield. And maybe you're not letting anyone in. And the bottom card is the money. This money coming in for you. That's nice. This is a chest that was closed and all of a sudden it's open with all this dough, a nice gift, something you're going to hear, you're going to know about, right? And there's the little mouse there. Maybe that's the person. Capricorn. That's my rising sign. So it could be for me. All right, if you have your moon in Capricorn, I know a few people that have their moon in Capricorn, so I heard that's the coldest placement because Capricorn planet is Saturn and it has cold rings around it. That doesn't mean they don't love you, okay? But that's the face they're showing to the world, okay? And Trump's two boys, supposedly, I think they're Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising. And you could be a Libra. I know someone that's a Libra and stationed there the day they were born was Capricorn. Saturn was there. So this could be for them, even though they're not a Capricorn. You see all the fun things about astrology. So what's coming up for Capricorn? Oh, this is the one. You're beginning something. What are you beginning? What am I beginning? I'm beginning every day. That's how I feel. I'm beginning something every day. This is someone half for you or you half for somebody. This is about taking action, about beginning something without no expectations, all right? That's how I say when it comes to putting out a video out there, because nobody really cares. You're like, I have to worry about this, I have to worry about my makeup, I have to worry about this, or how I speak, or my intelligence, or my my knowledge or stuff. You know, if you're gonna start thinking like that, you won't do the video. So do it without no expectation, because I know that you guys out there support me, like me, help me, and I feel the same way about you. So this is Capricorn. I did the first one for Capricorn. I forgot to take out the bottom card. Let me see if I take it out now. Doesn't matter to me what comes out, okay? It's for fun, all right? Let's cut the cards and take the bottom one out for Virgo in the Sun in Virgo. Whoa, this is the Death card. So the first one was the Ace of Wands. That was the new moon in a Virgo. This is the Death card. This is Scorpio. Unless you're going to meet a Scorpio, you're going to deal with a Scorpio. Maybe you got that Scorpio energy, all right? If you're, even though, let's say, for instance, my birthday is March 13th, right? So if I'm in the middle of decanter, it's called a decanter, you could be a Scorpio. That's what I am also. Now this is transformation, dropping something or someone, transforming yourself, transforming the way you're thinking, transforming your way of life, transferring the way you're dressing. Unless some people are going to pass away. Maybe some people are going to pass away, right? We got to go back home. We all got to go back home. That's where my mom and my brother are at, and my nephew. And even when we go back home, we're never separated from the love of God. So that's Capricorn, right? Aquarius. The water barrier. For some reason he's carrying or she water. I don't know what that's about. I never really got deep into that, you know. But that they're humanitarian. Their planet is Uranus. I think it's a planet. Explosion. Electronics has to do stuff like that. Alright, so this is Aquarius. What is this new moon bringing for you? Has you know, anything to do with you, Aquarius? Here we go. The top card. Whoa, this is Knight of Cups. Oh, you're loved. I'm gonna cry. Beautiful card. The Knight of Cups, bringing you an offer, Aquarius. And the bottom card for the Sun in Virgo. This is Four of Cups. Like this person or you is there, waiting, not happy with the options. He's not looking at these cups that are there. He's not satisfied with them, or she. And here's one big offer coming, and you might not see it, so be careful. Looks like the hand of God, right? Make it whatever you want. Coming towards you. That's how I see it. Unsatisfied with something. That's going to change because you got that beautiful Knight of Cups bringing you that love. That cup has to do with love, emotions, feelings. Some kind of offer coming your way. Pisces. Let's cut these cards for you, Pisces. Let's cut these cards. What's coming up for you? The new moon. The top one. Whoa, this is waiting. Hanging around, waiting. Waiting for someone else to make a move. Hanging around, waiting for some kind, waiting for something, you know. Just let go and let God, right? Just feel it. You can't just like, you know, I understand you just because, well, I'm letting it go. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't talk that way. I was feeling funny a couple of weeks ago, feeling some kind of emotion wanted to come over me from my past, maybe, right? Like I used to, when I felt bad, I would be crying and saying, why me? But this time I knew something wanted to return, something wanted to make me feel bad, and I chose not to. I really thought about it. And I remember picking up David Hawkins, it was a piece of paper, David Hawkins, and it said, feel whatever it is that you're feeling until it goes away. And I did. I just stood there. I felt it. It felt freaking good to go through that experience until finally it surrendered. It surrendered itself, I think, you know. It's like a surrender where God takes it because you do your part by just leaving it there and feeling whatever that feeling was. It's amazing. That's how I felt. Well, this is the Hangman waiting. Okay, or going within and meditating, all right, being still. In the stillness is where God is. And here's the bottom card for you, Pisces. The sun. Whoa, right after that, the sun's coming out for you. Maybe you need to get some sun. I don't. I go out there almost every day and sit there and get, you know, I like to get half an hour. Dr. R says 10 or 15 minutes, good for the brain, the bones, the lungs, and everything. I can't be away from the sun. Me and my sister Marilyn used to go many, many years to the beach to get that sun for an hour or two. And then we go on the rides, or go, me and my sister, and take pictures in the photo booth. I love Coney Island. I love the boardwalk. I love the beach. And now what I do is I try to do every year, I haven't done it yet, is put on some old clothes. I don't put on a bikini. I know better than that. I'm not going to put on a bikini at 74. But the women don't care. The women at the beach, they put on bikinis, two pieces. They fix themselves up. They don't care. And I like that confidence, all right? That makes me feel good looking at them. And I dump myself 2 or 3 times in the water after floating a little bit. And then when I come up, I turn and I leave, and I never look back that day. I never look back. When I go home, I shower. I like doing that for whatever reason. That's just another thing that I like to do. I remember many years ago, because I'm a dreamer and I like to share my dreams with you, but many years ago, Walter Mercado used to say that. You know, Walter Mercado has said that you could take the water and throw the water over you, you know. So I had gone and at the beach and took some water in a bottle. Maybe you're criticizing that, or that water's dirty, or that water's filthy, or whatever, but that's what I did. You know, that's what I wanted to do. I don't think like that. I don't care. I don't think that I have much fears. I've overcome that. You know, Christ said, trust and have no doubt. So I did that, and I remember giving my daughter, my son, I don't remember throwing water over them. I don't know why they didn't come with me, because I don't leave my kids alone. But I remember the next day my daughter said to me, she probably doesn't remember, she might have been 6 or 7 or 8, you could do whatever you want. My kids went along with me. And the next day she goes, Mom, I had this beautiful dream. And she told me about it, you know. Because the dreams are there to help us. Carl Jung says the dreams are there to help us with things that are repressed since we were little, all right? He says like this, according to Jung, the unconscious is filled with memories, desires, and experiences that we don't even know are there. But they still influence how we think and behave. So what's the lesson here? Pay attention to your dreams, your slips of the tongue, and those weird, where did that come from moment. They might be your unconscious mind trying to tell you something important about yourself. Isn't that nice? I wrote that down. I love Carl Jung. He's the man. So, I wanted to share that with you. And what I did want to say is that this is the card that came out for the month of Virgo. This is the Judgment card. I showed it to you before. The dead coming out of a box, an epiphany moment, the past returning. A lot of good stuff. There's a horn there. Might have to do with music. There's an angel there watching over us. Closer to us than breathing. Okay? So here I go. This is going to be for the Democrats. Just for fun, doesn't matter to me who you're for. What's coming up with for the Democrats? What card is coming up for the Democrats? All right, let's put the cards in 3. For the Democrats, let's pick the top card. Feeling bad about something, broken heart. Let's fix these cards. Let's pick a card for Republicans, the top card. Temperance, this is moderation, has to do with moderation. This is a major arcana that belongs to Sagittarius. This is a cup. She has a cup on one hand, a cup in the other. She's mixing it up, maybe mixing up a potion, maybe communicating. This is an angel, this is an angel close to them, okay, helping them, okay. I say this is for the Republicans. I think this is a good card. Temperance usually means patience also, right? And a lot of good things. This is testing the waters. In my other deck, this card, the angel, is testing the waters. All right? So let's see what's going to happen with Ukraine. What's his name? Zelensky. He's in Aquarius. And Leo rising. Zelensky. What's coming up for Zelensky? Ukraine. What are they going to do? Let's take the top card. Zelensky. Wait, justice. Whoa, they got justice. This is Libra's major arcana card. Justice, fairness, making things right. That's what he's about. All right. Let's see what Putin is doing. He's a Libra. Scorpio rising. or maybe Scorpio or Libra rising. What is Putin gonna do? Pick the top card. King of Wands. He's still in charge. He still wants to be in charge. He's on fire. He's a king. He's about taking action. Maybe he's gonna take a good action, all right? But the fire is usually about taking action. Maybe he's gonna take action, doing something, right? Making some change. Okay, let's see if you're gonna get that call, that text, that message on the new moon, or the when the sun goes into Virgo, those 30 days, during those 30 days, will you get that call, that message, that text, that call that you want, that text, you know, the text message, the gift, the letter, a dream? Are you gonna get it? Let's cut the cards. Let's see the top card. Well, the Temperance came out again. Moderation, I think yes, because she's mixing it up. I see the 2 cups of mixing it up. That's what I think. That doesn't mean it's true. All right. So let's see the money, the money, the money. How's your money gonna be next month? All right. How's the money gonna be? How's the career gonna be? How's the job gonna be? Let's cut the cards. How's that gonna be? Well, this is good. 6 of Wands, public recognition. If no money, but people are loving you. People are giving you attention. Look at all these people down here. You know, this is a yes card. I say it's good. It doesn't mean it's true. I say it's good. A good card came out, right? So let's see your wish come true. Let's shuffle the cards. Is your wish going to come true? With this energy that's around, is our wish going to come true? If you have any wishes, do not make the card whatever you want. I say yes. This is a new beginning. I say yes. Your wish is going to come true. This is fire. This is hot. This is action. Taking action. New beginnings. All the aces are new beginnings, beginning something new, new project, new idea, new relationship, maybe, right? So that was wish come true. And now your health. How is our health? How is the health? All right, you should be able to know about your health. All right, so you can, this is a good time for health. This is a good question to ask during the time the sun is in Virgo and the new moon in Virgo. Let's take the top and the bottom. The top for your health. Oh my God, it came out fantastic. And what came out at the bottom? This is walking away. This is walking away or returning. This guy wants to be alone, wants to take time for you. Maybe he's telling you to take time for yourself, right? Because he's going away. He's leaving. He's leaving the arguments. He's leaving. He doesn't want to have a conflict anymore. Maybe that's what has to do with health. But I think they're both beautiful. This is emotions. These are feelings, and this is health. I think it's a good card. I think they're both good. Look up. 8 of Cups is usually walking away or someone coming back, returning. All the cups are down except 1, 2, 3, 4 cups are up. What could that mean? Let's look at the children. How they're going to start school. How's the school going to be for them? The education. Let's look up education, period. That has to do with children. Education. Education. Let's cut the cards and take the top one. Education. Whoa, strength. This is a nice card. This is a card of strength, having the strength to overcome whatever it is that's coming their way. Maybe it has to do with change. This woman here could be, let's say, a teacher, someone in charge of the school thing, and they have the chain around this lion controlling them, but so loosely, with her head up high. I say they're going to do good, and the school is going to do good, the people there, all right? She's in control with her head held up high. Take a look at that, of that lion. This is like, to me, I know a friend of mine was always having fears and stuff like that, and every time I took out a card for her, I told her, let's see how that's going to work out for you. This card will come up for her, and I told her, look, you're gonna overcome whatever fears you have all the time, you know, because really you're missing out on fun when you fear this and fear that and fear this and fear that. I don't have, when somebody tries to scare me about, be careful because you're going to get this, be careful because you're going to get that disease, be careful, you're going to get a virus, be careful about this. I just, don't feel that way anymore. I'm not like that. Of course, I'm going to be careful with my life, where I go, what I do, who I deal with, how I see people, right? But I don't live in fear like that. Otherwise, I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out. I'm not going to do videos. I'm not going to hang out with you and have fun. And thank you for being here. And adios.